How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and today we wrap up the Braves franchise here in MLB The Show 22 with Game 7 of the World Series. And I just want to say before we get started, thank you guys for tuning into all 100 plus episodes. It has been a pleasure taking this journey with you all, and I appreciate every single one of you who sat down and watched one of these videos. So today we get into Game 7 here of the World Series, and we left off here with this NLCS against the Phils. We lost Game 4, but we took Game 5 in fashion, 5-4, and then we faced the Astros, who beat Baltimore 4-2 in the ALCS. Took Game 1 off of the back of Ian Anderson's shutout dominant performance, and for us, we were able to get to that Astros bullpen with a 4-run seventh, 2-run eighth, and a 1-run ninth. And Lance McCullers looked great for Houston, but the bullpen throws it away for them. He had 11 strikeouts through 6 innings, and Ian Anderson gets the shutout, going all 9 innings, just 6 hits, with 8 strikeouts. McCullers, though, with the 5 walks, even though he held us to just 2 hits. So not, had a lot of base runners, but got a lot of strikeouts, and ultimately got the loss. We lose games 2 and 3, and then take game 4, 4-1. Get shut out in game 5, 4-0. And so we head back to Houston for do or die game 6, and we take game 6, 11-1. The bats came to play. Here you see the box score. We scored early and we scored often. 2 runs in the first, 4 in the third, 2 in the sixth, and 3 in the ninth, just to make sure we put these Astros to bed. So we go to game 7. Ian Anderson again looking good in game 6, but game 7 it'll be Max Fried against McCullers Jr. Once again, Ian Anderson goes 7, gives up a run, strikes out 8. And Framber Valdez only goes 2 1/3. So here we go. Game 7, Fried versus McCullers Jr. Final video of the series. Final video of this franchise. And we're back where we started in MLB 22, the show. Well, sort of, I guess. It's really come full circle with MLB. Or with the 2021 season. As we are back here in Houston for 2025, looking to end this with a World Series victory. We started the series with a World Series victory in 2022, went back-to-back, 2021 against the Astros, 2022 against the Blue Jays, had a couple of lackluster playoff performances in 2023, 2024, but here we are in 2025. So, 4 years after winning the series in Houston in 2021, I know I'm talking about 2021 as if we played that World Series. We didn't. It's just baseball history, but here we are, and I'm pretty excited. A great way to wrap up the franchise here. I didn't think we'd get this far. Now, I did sim most of it, a good chunk of it, actually. And, you just got to get hot at the right time. That's just how baseball works. So the Astros in their nice orange jerseys to finish out the final game of the baseball season. Braves in their road blues. Fried McCullers Jr. should be a good pitching matchup here as we wrap it up here in Houston. And I'm excited to start the 23 The Show franchise. I want to get through 5 years with that one. We'll see, but exciting times ahead for us on the channel. There you see McCullers' postseason stats. Not bad for him and the Astros. Trey Turner leading off the game. Hits it hard to Bregman for the first out, but a sign of good things to come, maybe, as that was some good contact. And here the Braves line up for the final time in 2020 MLB The Show 22. Turner, Ozzie Meadows, Riley, Stevenson, Olsen, Ian Happ, Gordon Lorenz, and Corbin Carroll. Of course, Ronald Acuna out, as I think he spent every year on the IR. So that kind of stinks. Or not the IR. Thinking of fantasy. The IL. Ozzy Albies making again some good contact. And first base hit of the game. Austin Meadows with the 2-2 count. Good changeup by McCullers Jr. If he has that pitch working, it's lights out for us because I can't hit it. Austin Riley hits that one to Pena, who flips to Altuve for the force out and a quiet top of the first. Max Fried in his 4 postseason starts, a little bit better than McCullers there, at least ERA-wise, and in that loss column, a goose egg out there, so he's looking to carry the Braves here tonight. Kyle Tucker leading it off left on left, and a slow roller will find the hole out between short and third, and the Astros have their leadoff man on. The shortstop, Jeremy Pena. He's going to take a strike called first strike. Just that strike at the corner. Y'all, I can't. So Kyle Tucker looking to steal second. He is thrown out. Good play by Stevenson. And you guys would think, with this being the last video, this voiceover would be a little bit better, but it has been a long week for me and just trying to get this done, honestly. So Stevenson throws over as Pena swings and misses at a pitch in the dirt. And now, instead of a runner on second with 1 out, it was 2 quick outs and a clean inning for Max. On to the second, Matt Olson is going to get fooled with that changeup, second casualty of the day. Pedro Leon, cleanup hitter, takes a fastball, which Fried had that fastball going in that location, just throwing it for strikes. Blows that fastball by Pedro Leon, and it's quickly down 0-2. Hit down the third base line. That's a fair ball, rolling all the way to the corner. So Fried had him down 0-2, couldn't put him away, and the Astros have their leadoff man on here in the second. Here's Dominic Smith. DH takes a fastball, called a strike, 0-1. Hit again, similar spot to Leon's pitch down the line. And Leon will come around to score. So an RBI base hit puts the Astros up here 1-0 early. And with these 2 pitchers on the mound, I mean, that might be all you need. Here is Max Muncy. Again, a fastball at the knees, called a strike. Fried throwing strikes as Muncy checks his swing, but they say he went around. Got him with the slider. 3-pitch strikeout for the first out of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Nick Castellanos. That is some questionable outfield defense. He's first pitch swinging, and he gets on base. The catcher, Salvador Perez. The righty takes a strike. 0-1. 0-2. 142 games for Perez. Seems like he's aging like a fine wine in this series as he has continued to dominate here near the end of his career. And again, I'm not sure why there's a delay. I apologize. I hope you guys don't notice it, but now you will notice it since I said something. So again, not quite sure what the deal is, why this keeps happening. This capture card sometimes has been not worth the effort, but hopefully it'll correct itself as we move forward. And Altuve grounds out to end the second. Astros up 1-0. Gordon Lorenz here against McCullers. He's going to get hit by that pitch, and the leadoff man is on for us in the third. Trey Turner climbing in. Hit a ball hard, but right to Bregman his first time up. McCullers might be worried about Lorenz there over on first, as he is a threat to run. And command for McCullers might be wavering a little bit as he hits his second batter of the inning. 1 out, 1-2 count for Ozzy. And he's going to get hit. So third batter loads the bases for Austin Meadows. And that's not who you want to load the bases or have come up with the bases loaded if you're the opposing pitcher. First pitch, sinker well outside for the first ball. Change up well inside. McCullers' command again. Not there this half inning for whatever reason, even though his boys have given him a 1-0 lead. But a double play ball can end the inning, force at any or play at any base. And Meadows instead crushes that ball to right field, no doubt about it. Hanging changeup, that command comes back to bite him. As Austin Meadows hits his 6th home run of the postseason, and it's a grand slam. I think that's the first one I've had in this series, and pretty cool that it comes at the end here. But a grand slam in the biggest of moments in the World Series, and that propels the Braves to a 4-1 lead. Pretty exciting that happened. I was thinking about that the other day. It'd be kind of cool to hit a grand slam. So kind of cool that happened. Here's Austin Riley. Slider swung on and missed 0-1. A better pitch by McCullers. Changeup though, still elevated, but this time he gets Riley to miss. 156 games for the Braves third baseman, who signed a 10-year extension, but it doesn't matter as this is the last year. He will be down on strikes. Now with 2 outs, Tyler Stevenson. Hit to Pena for the out, and I don't know why I cut that way, so my apologies. Really sloppy final video. So Jeremy Pena strikes out for Fried's third strikeout. On to the third with 2 outs. Bregman hits that to Olsen, who just doesn't make the play, and that'll be an error on Matt Olsen. So Bregman reaches on first for Pedro Leon. 0-2. Hit to behind shortstop, and Turner is there. On to the fourth. Matt Olsen struck out his first time up. Good changeup, similar spot to where he struck him out the last time, and still swung on and missed. This time he hits that sinker down the line, foul. 0-2 quickly to Olsen. And a good changeup. McCullers seems a little bit better now as he picks up his 4th strikeout.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Max Muncy for his second at bat. Hits that up the middle for a leadoff hit, or a 1-out hit. And that's hit again into left, so the Astros have something going here. And that'll score Muncy. So 4-2, they chip away. Here's Trey Turner. Takes a ball. Slider in for a ball, or missed for a ball. 2-0. Sinker again misses. That one a little bit closer. 3-0. And Turner has the green light 3-0 and rips it into left for a leadoff. Sorry, 1 out base hit. I just really want some leadoff hits apparently. Here's Ozzie now, 1 for 1. Got hit by his pitch last time and make that 2 for 2 as he finds some outfield grass. Braves threatening here. Austin Meadows has a full count. Hit an absolute bomb his last time up, but instead that backdoor slider misses, and he colors again. Has a bases loaded jam, and that will be it. As the Astros manager is not having it. McCullers departs here after 3 1/3 after he loads the bases yet again. Not ideal for a Game 7 start, but the Astros lineup is dangerous.
Your attention, please.
Here is Fred Bryant. 4 2/3 innings in one game for him. 3.86 ERA, so he's their long man. He's probably going to be asked to go a few innings, especially if this one gets out of hand. Austin Riley, strikeout, ground out his first 2 times up, has the bases loaded with 1 out. Could we see another grand slam? That'd be kind of cool. First pitch from Bryant, hit up the middle, past Bryant into center field. Outfielders, or Castellanos playing him deep. 1 run scores. Here comes another run, and it's 6-2. Minute Maid Park very quiet now. Tyler Stevenson. He's got a 2-0 count, and he's going to hit that one into the gap. 1 run scores. Here comes Riley, and he will score. And 2 RBI double for Stevenson makes it 8-2 Braves. Jeremy Pena in the 5th. Gets called out on a fastball at the corner. Good pitch by Max Fried. 4th strikeout of the day. On to the 6th. 5, 6, 7 for Houston. Max Muncy checks his swing on a full count. Umpire says he didn't go. 1 out walk. Castellanos now, 3-2 count. He will draw a ball for as a pitch that just misses. Fried, his command isn't really going anywhere. Those are just tough calls. Here's Perez. Astros looking to chip away at this deficit. Fastball called a strike from Fried. 0-1. Hit 2. Olsen throws on to Turner. Back to Olsen for the 3-6-3. And that'll end things in the 6th. On to the 7th. 9-1-2. Fried still out there with 76 pitches. Altuve's going to swing and miss. 5 strikeouts for Max Fried. Things are getting desperate here for Houston as they only have 8 outs left. Kyle Tucker takes a called strike. Fastball high in the zone. The 0-1. Ripped foul. Tucker probably wishing he had not been so early. Slider gets a piece. Classic strikeout pitch. Still 0-2. The 0-2 is a slider called strike 3, or not called strike 3, swung on and missed. 6th strikeout for Max Fried. Looking good. Jeremy Pena. Last hope here in the 7th. Hit down the line. Foul. 0-1. Chopper up the first base line. Fried's there. Spin throws, and it's on to first in time. So Fried with 7 innings, 6 strikeouts, and 2 runs given up. Jacob Webb coming in to shut the door in the 8th. 3-4-5 for Houston. Bregman's going to swing and miss. Good pitch by Jacob. Pedro Leon has a 1-1 count, and that's hit to right. Carroll drifting over, under it. 2 men out, 4 outs to go for the Braves here in the 2025 World Series. Dominic Smith has a 1-2 count, and that's going to be hit to Turner. Moves a little bit to his right and makes the play. On to the 9th, 3 outs left, you guys, and then we'll have our second World Series of the channel, or of the franchise, on the channel. Jordan Hicks coming in, not a safe situation, but you gotta have your best guy who's got clutch here and who can come in and shut the door. 6, 7, and 8 for Houston to round things out. Max Muncy climbing in and fouls off the first pitch changeup for the first strike. Fastball called strike 2. Changeup doesn't get him to bite. 1-2. Cutter swung on and missed. Good pitch from Hicks. And we have
The
one
batter,
out to
the
go, or
center
2 outs to
fielder,
go.
Nick
We've gotten one out.
Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos, the center fielder, takes a fastball, called the ball, just missed the outside part of the zone. 0-1. Cutter misses 2-0. Sinker up in the zone, taken for a strike. Hitter's count still. Gets a piece of that sinker. Just fouls it off. 2-2. Fouls off the cutter. Stays alive. Stays alive again. Hit to center field. Lorenz coming over, throwing up the glove, making the jogging catch. Second out, one out away from clinching this World Series. And Salvador Perez is the man who stands in our way. Single and scored a run. Sinker gets a piece of it, fouled it off. 0-1. Similar spot with that sinker. 0-2. Cutter just a bit outside. Fastball inside, jammed him a bit, but just gets a piece to stay alive. Down to the final strike of the 2025 season, and he got him, swung on and missed. As the Atlanta Braves here are your 2025 World Champions. A season, a hot and cold season, I would say. Bit of a little struggle, but they come out on top and win the World Series. Like I said, even though this was MLB 22, the show, it kind of comes full circle because 2021, they won against the Astros, and now in 2022, we won against the Blue Jays, and now we win here against the Astros again to finish off our season. That coach right there is just loving it. So yes, that is the end here for us. Playoff MVP is Austin Meadows with that grand slam. Couldn't have picked a better option myself. There's the trophy. And I don't think our manager deserves it. I didn't like him. Anyways, so that is it. We're done. This is the finale, and I hope you guys enjoyed this journey in these few seasons. Like I said, it was a pleasure. It was a blast to play. Gave me a lot of refound, I guess, joy for this game. I've really enjoyed playing and putting this on YouTube, so if anything, this was just a great way for me to enjoy this game again. And next week, and next year, we will have a new franchise. And I've debated on telling what the franchise will be, but I'm going to wait. And y'all are going to wait. And we'll find out next week. As far as uploading goes, I will be playing the Game Pass versions. I won't have it until the 28th. So I'll try to get a video out over the weekend. But it's probably going to be during the week after. Maybe not. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But I'm thinking about rearranging my upload schedule anyways. So anyways, with all that being said, if you liked what you saw, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We've got another franchise on the way, and it'll be a pretty good one, I think. And with all of that being said, I will catch you guys next time. So long, MLB 22. It was a fun ride, and here's to MLB 23. Take care, and have a great rest of y'all's day.
The final line score for our ball game.